with Paper Moon Journals, and I had this really cool box and junk journal that I wanted to share with you using Mega Splash Papers by Graphic 45. I thought it was kind of funny. I love how these flowers came out and the box and everything. It's so gorgeous. When I first made the box, I don't know what my expectations were, but it just didn't quite meet my expectations. I felt disappointed, and I didn't want to include the box or try to sell the box with the journal because I felt like it just wasn't good enough. But that's the funny thing about time. I took some time away from it, and now I'm pretty excited. I think it's a nice little box. So I was just going to change the listing price and update the listing to include this really cool like treasure chest style mermaid box that I made using all the Graphic 45 stuff that comes with the kit, the little flowers and the journaling cards and the chipboard and then here's the junk journal I thought I would share. I think I've shared it as a short. I'm pretty sure I didn't share it as like a full length check it out video. I'm really proud of how this came out, and I sold its companion, the scrapbook album, that was the same size already, and actually the two of them fit inside the chest together, which is something I should have pointed out because it might be nice, you know, for somebody to have the both of them. And then stow them in the chest. But here's the inside of the front cover, and I just love these papers. I can't say enough. These are my favorite. Graphic 45 is my favorite paper company to start with because the papers they come out with are just so gorgeous. But these mermaid ones, that they are just over the top, far and above my favorite papers that they've ever done. And I'll be really sad when I use mine up and run out. But this was some collage tags that I was showing you, where I took some scraps and collaged them onto some cardstock and then cut them out into tag shapes and used pretty ribbon to make bows on top. Some polka dot ribbon. And they're really sturdy, these little cards, because they were card collaged onto card. They're very sturdy. And then I made an envelope out of this, you know, using the scrapbooking paper, all layered and decorated up, and then used the stamp that comes with the set here. I didn't even remember doing that. Wow, that's a rarity. I hardly ever do stamping because I don't get an even stamp. I think I need one of those stamping platforms, so I could do repeat stamps on the same area until I get a crisp image. And here's another collage tag in this pocket. And what I did with the junk journal was I made a few pages at the front and back of each signature here. There's two signatures. That was cardstock, that was pockets and fun stuff, and then a section of paper. And then, you know, more fun stuff, so that the paper is separated from the cardstock and is still really easy to write on, but you still have all the fun. And of course I decorated some of, this is a hand-dyed paper too that I dyed, and then fussy cut the mermaids out and put them on here. This is just amazing, and all the stamping on the pages and the washi tape. Wow. It's a really beautiful little book here, and I'm gonna be a little bit sad to part with it. Looks like my bow came untied here. I maybe should add a little bit of glue to this knot. This feels like the wax is less waxy on this thread. We'll tie it in a double knot. That'll keep it from coming undone. And then here we go. We can finish taking a look at this. I haven't looked in this in so long that it's kind of a surprise for me too, what I did here. Okay, so this looks like one of my patented, not really, flip flap flops. That's fun to make. And look at that, the mermaid. So some of the pieces that are on the edges or borders, I didn't miss a single mermaid. Like if it was just part of a mermaid, it got used. And that's what's happened here, is I didn't cut off her arms. They were already cropped off in the image, and I couldn't part with a single little mermaid on that paper. So they, yeah, as I said, they all got used. And then it also, it flips up. And then there's this here. This tag here that I made. Isn't that neat? I like how that is in the middle of the first signature. And just in case you weren't familiar, a signature is the group of pages. Each group of pages that's sewn in is called a signature. Isn't that nice? I just love how this came out. I hope I made another one for myself. Sometimes I'll do that. If I make something this cute, I'll make another one just for myself to keep. And then, you know, then it's easy to part with the one I want to sell, even though they won't be exactly the same. If you've watched my channel, you'll know that I struggle to do same. I'll take the same things and then do something totally different with them. Or almost different, or now I'm trying to say 95% the same. I can usually copy the cover depending on, you know, if I still have the same supplies, but I don't try to promise exactly the same anymore because I'm just terrible at it. Even with the things still sitting next to me, which I never have. When people do the custom orders and they want it exactly the same as the one they didn't get, I don't have it anymore. It's gone. And so I'll watch the video and I'll try to remember from the video what I did and then do the best I can. But yeah. Another one of those collage tags. These papers, that's the fun thing about these Graphic 45 papers, is that they just collage together so beautifully. I'm not sure if you could see, I just stamped tiny little bubbles around the mermaid from the stamp set that came with this. I thought that was fun. And then, yeah, I'm really surprised I got out the stamps and actually did stamping in here and making these tiny little envelopes. Like, yay me. This is next level extra effort here. Like I said, I made this over the summer, and so it's been months since I've looked at it or seen it. And it's kind of surprising for me. And I always wonder, wow, how did I come up with that? How did I do that? I don't think I could do that again. I don't know if I could do that again. They just come out of thin air. You know, yeah. Just gorgeous. And I really like that idea of having all that, you know, all the pages in the middle and then the fun pages on the outside instead of interspersing them as I do normally do. This was fun. I did some fun things in here that I think are pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and take some measurements. I love these custom collage tags. I mean, if you love collage and you know, custom collage and mermaids and stuff, like this is the junk journal for you. Fussy cutting and things like that. I know I was all out of the die cuts here, so I fussy cut everything. Let's go ahead and get a page count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means two signatures with 28 pages each for a total of 52 pages. But you can see it's nice and chunky. Let me get my ruler, hold on. All right, it is, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. It was the size that, there was a kit that came from Graphic 45. I didn't use the kit to make a treasure chest like this. And then inside they recommended you make a project that was these dimensions, 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. And theirs was like an accordion book or something like that. It was kind of neat. It was like an entry-level project because making the box actually was such a chore in itself. I think they kept making the journal to go inside simple. But then I thought, no, I want to next level that box that they did and then, you know, make something. So I just used the same book dimensions, even though I wanted to make a nice hardcover book. But I love how this came out. It's really pretty, and wow. Just note to self, if maybe you're not happy with one of your things or you think maybe it's not good enough, just put it away for a few months and then take another look, because you might fall in love with it, something that you maybe didn't think was that great. So anyhow, I think this is really sweet. I hope you'll check it out in my Etsy shop, or maybe it'll inspire you if you have some of these papers or the flower set and you don't know what to do. Maybe this will give you some ideas. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share the channel with anybody you think might enjoy the content. Have a wonderful day.